One and only drama queen here on Major Players Radio. Of course, we have the lovely, the wonderful, the talented Albe Back. He's in the hot seat. What's going on?
What's going on?
Yes, brother. So it's an exciting time for you right now.
Yeah.
You know, you have the debut album.
Hi.
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 Available for download.
Free download on the website, albeback.com.
You heard Mira.
Yeah, Mira.
Mira. I gotta use my little. I know I gotta use my little Spanish accent there. Featuring Fab.
Yeah.
Now, just for anybody who's kind of hearing that, this is not a Spanish album. This is straight hip hop. You know, and you're not gonna be doing anything or nothing like that. It's all hip hop, straight English.
Right.
I mean, unless you drop more gems with the Spanish.
Well, nah. I mean, not at all. Puerto Ricans are very, very urban,
okay.
as they like to call us. So
okay.
you know, it's just it's an urban way of talking in the Bronx.
Right.
That's the way the old guys talk to the little girls, you know, that walk by.
Mira.
Yeah. Nike. So
right. I gotcha. So obviously, no Daddy Yankee features.
No, I would work with him
okay.
if the song was right and it was about it. But it's all about creating something that makes sense.
Okay.
And for me and for now, the Bronx needed that. So.
Right. Okay. And you definitely represent the Bronx to the fullest.
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of the Spanish and Latino culture, many, and maybe not all, but some know that you were related, because you passed away now, to Big Pun.
Right.
He was your cousin, right?
Yeah. Well, he's the man that raised me.
Raised
all
you.
my life. And he's the executive producer on the album.
Okay.
So you know, I had his ashes in my crib. While recording most of the album, and I just was able to zone out. You know, I would have a candle lit, and I got 420'd, and I zoned out with me and him in the room, and so he coached me. You know.
But you know, I have to ask this question because you know I heard about the features. You kind of just named them all.
Yeah.
But I sort of was expecting a T.I. feature.
Right. Nah. I mean.
What happened?
Makes sense. And
right.
my album is very, very beautifully New York. You know, and a lot of New York rappers, they a lot of people, they do a New York song, and there's guns and violence, and that's just a small part of what New York is. It's not even really seen. You know what I mean? New York is the subway. New York is the hot dogs and the halal meat and 34th Street and that's that in the Bronx and that's my album is a beautiful picture of our city. So So in retrospect to that, I guess you know we just never got a chance to cross paths, and he also went through a lot. This
right,
year.
Of course, you know, obviously the gun charges and all that.
I had a dope concept though. I really wanted to do a record with him and Q-Tip.
Yeah,
I had the beat, I had it, and Q-Tip was like, I don't know, man, set it up, and it was gonna be like, you on point, Tip, all the time, Tip.
Oh, that's hot.
Tip, and I was like, I was trying to make it happen, you know, and then you know, my man is.
Right, you got hemmed up a little bit.
Right.
Basically, you know, just kind of looking at your span, I mean, we want to talk a little bit about how this came together to some degree, because I know that Chris Robinson was very influential to some degree as far as your career. Now, are you still in a joint venture with him right now, or?
We're always working together. See, what Chris did, it was also, Chris also supplied the writing. People think he just helped me on ATL, but the truth is, I was writing treatments to music videos. So it was constant creativity. It's a ball of creativity. I always say that, you know, a lot of people want to be artists. If you want to be an artist, be around great people, you know, and that make you better, and that make you that much greater. So, you know, he was always helping me. He's always going to be there, you know. But there comes a time where he's working, and he's also an artist. A director is an artist,
right?
You know? And I just had to. I'm really a lone soldier in that I want things done the way I want them done. So I just started working on my album and packaging it. My homie Jaleel and Moon 6, we just got together and said this needs to happen now, you know. And I think it's a perfect time to get high.
Exactly.
Well,
to get high in the sense of
she said exactly though. You heard that? She's like, is that okay, girl? But yeah, I can't wait for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I think Mira's gonna blast heavy. I think everybody's.
People were feeling way, shape, or form there might be an ATL sequel.
I doubt it.
All right, even if T.I. comes back out and.
Nah, there's no need for it. No need to.
I mean, what happened? Like, you know, like the Wonder Years, you know. dot dot dot. No, you're not feeling anything like that. I mean, that was like a cult movie to some people. You know.
I think so. People love that film.
Yeah.
Like, love it. Like, love that film.
Right.
So I don't.
That's why I'm saying it, because I mean, people always,
The setup would have to triumph. Dallas Austin's life, Antoine Fisher writing it, Will Smith produced it, black cast, black director. You would have to triumph that setup, and I don't think that would be possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk a little bit about the sound of your album, because it definitely had a different sound than what's predominantly mainstream. Let's put it like that.
Right.
Now, with that
The
sound,
album's crazy. The album is so crazy. I got a song called "Without You" that is so emotional and so ill, and and I don't want to give it away, but it's basically about, you think it's about a relationship until the last part of the second verse, and you go, oh snap, and then the third verse comes in, and it's really about the fact that I was drinking and driving.
right?
And I'm on my way to the hospital. And the doctor looks at me and he's like, I'm sorry, I don't think she's going to make it. And I'm like, what? What you talking about? We all put out the whole amount. I'm not leaving or walking out without my girl. And it's just this
So
story.
you giving it all the
Oh
way.
my
I would have done to download
Oh
this
my
album.
God.
You
Oh
giving
my
it
God.
all the
The
way,
album
brother.
But noodles. The album is, and I can't wait till you guys hear it. Even the song with me and KRS-One and MC Light, there's nobody besides the other people on Self-Destruction that could say they did a song with MC Light and KRS-One.
Right.
So KRS-One raps and he's spitting 16 on 16. So he's like, when I turned 16, it wasn't a sweet 16, it was a poor 16. And then MC Light was like, when I turned 17, I was down with the better team. FBM rocking with them was a wet dream. And she's ripping 17. And then they come out the booth in the studio and they look at me like, so what are you going to do?
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
And
they going in, and then you got to follow that, which is a crazy situation.